I'm gonna stand on what I'm standing on. I've said that I think Victor is the most impactful player in the NBA, which means I think he's the best player in the NBA. So I'm gonna stand on it. I've said I think Stephon Castle is who he is. Obviously, they have De'Aaron Fox, and they have a good group of guys. They have a great defensive unit. They have everything you could potentially want on a team. Everything. This is a championship caliber roster. Only thing is obviously the experience, which I'm big on experience. Remember last year, I said that I'm not taking OKC because of experience.
Mm-hmm.
But due to last year, OKC has made me.
Do you feel like you're correcting because one case proved you wrong?
And do you think the Spurs have the mechanism to guard Denver?
Yeah, I think the Spurs did a great job last night or 2 nights ago. I think they did a great job.
They had a 136 defensive rating, I think, when Jokic was on the floor in that game. And like this is the third time this year.
Yeah, but Swiper though, the reason why I'm saying that is because I know who the Nuggets are. I know who Jokic is. I know who they held Jamal to 15 points. Like I
Jamal
know
was averaging 38 versus them coming into this game though. Like
he was, and he only had 15 points. So I'm saying
they did a great job. They really did. Yeah, I think they did a great job that game. Yeah.
And once again, I know Jokic fried. I thought Wemby did a fantastic job on Jokic. Like the shots, that last shot, that turnaround 1-foot shot, that was the best defense you could potentially play on that shot.
Jokic was 8 of 12 on Wemby and 2-pointers in that game.
Yeah, but Swiper though, I'm saying I'm watching the possessions and I'm watching the way he's guarding Jokic.
Swiper, why do you do that?
He's making Jokic have to go to 2-3
we gotta
moves.
But why do you say why do you say I think we know. Just say.
Well, no, I don't know the exact number. I give myself room to be wrong. I don't know the exact number. I think that's the number.
Yeah, I think
I think it was crazy.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to me, honestly, man, I just feel like, again, like you're saying, like Jokic has a move down the stretch. You feel me? Like Bron can get to the rim whenever he wants down the stretch. Curry come off that crow screen with Draymond passing the ball. Like Wemby need to figure something out, bro. Like going into that overtime, bro, you had nothing. You got Wemby shooting fadeaway mid-range shots, over Aaron Gordon. I mean, I don't know if that's what keep
that was disgusting.
I don't know if he'll get stronger over time. Yeah, I don't know if he'll get stronger over time, man, to be able to back down people and do a nice little floater or something. But he got to figure something out in his arsenal for times like that. And I think that's why I would lean towards Denver inside of a playoff series because. Again, man, these guys been there, and how often are you going to keep Jamal Murray to 15 points? Literally, he might come out and drop 40 next game. And then what does it look like now? And then can you trust Fox? I mean, again, Fox to me, clutch player sometimes, a no name other times. So again, I'd probably lean toward Denver. In a series like that.
Real Talk pointed it out on the stream. He said he thinks he's most scared of Jamal. And I think Real Talk on cue, Jamal, at that trail 3 he hit, he hit it. I think they got back with it 4 or whatever. And then Jokic got the fast break. And then Jamal got the pump fake sidestep and took the lead. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, Cam, I've been trying to tell people, Cam, the last 41 games, I think, since the first whatever year, I think he's shooting 45% from 3. I mean, he's been just a nightmare. Christian obviously played really well in that game. They need Peyton Watson back and Spencer Jones in this matchup because they need to have those wings to be able to defend consistently. Stephon Castle is really the issue, though, man. He's so big, he's so fast, he's so explosive, Ron. I think by next year he's an all-star. I just am so impressed with Stephon. So impressed. He's insane.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I was kind of saying what I was saying about Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I don't think Jamal's going to get locked up for a series, but when you can go from Stephon Castle guarding him to De'Aaron Fox guarding him.
All right, just end it.
To Dylan Harper guarding him.
Just stop it, Stephon.
To Carter Bryant. I'm legitimately talking about bodies that you could throw at him and just the whole game. He's gonna have somebody that is a good defender guarding him. And so and we can just say Stephon Castle and Carter Bryant. We could leave it at that. But I'm saying he's always gonna have somebody pressing him that's a good defender. Stephon Castle's gonna make the series a hell for him. I'm not saying he's gonna shut him down, but he's gonna make him earn everything. And then even vice versa for Jokic. Wemby's gonna make Jokic earn everything. Not saying that Jokic isn't going to. Jokic is gonna do what Jokic does. But I just like those 2 defensive matchups in particular. But I don't know, Swiper. Y'all around.
I'm not gonna lie, Ron. 38 points per game on one player is pretty insane. That's pretty insane, bro. I've never. Jokic has never been. you know, he just obviously had his aggressive moments, but this Jokic, when he sees Wemby and Rudy, like it's not even it's like personal for some reason with both of them. I don't know why. It's just there. And by the way, the Spurs are them and the Wolves, like one of the only teams in the Clippers this year, are like the only team that will guard Jokic one-on-one. And it just so happened that those are the teams that he's like averaging 40 against this year. So some of this is like Jokic at this point, the way you stop Denver is with the OKC thing. You just have to swarm. Like you have to constantly swarm and play underneath him and see if you can get him off his pivot. And that's why OKC, I think, it's obviously the best that's ever existed in guarding Jokic, and why that would be the toughest matchup.
It's crazy because like y'all, the Denver Nuggets, man, y'all like a mediocre team without Aaron Gordon. Like with Aaron Gordon, you guys, you know, championship team, but without Aaron Gordon, y'all mediocre. So I think that's gonna be another real important thing. Can he stay healthy? Can Aaron Gordon stay healthy? Because again, if y'all don't have him on the floor, y'all not doing nothing, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
I would agree that with you, Ron. I would, if these two match up, I would pick the Spurs. But I will say this: Ox, our guy, he gotta play better. De'Aaron Fox has to be better. We've talked about like Fox and how he plays when Wemby's not there and when he is there, but also like the accommodating of the other guards on the team. He's got to be more aggressive, in my opinion. Like, because they want him to close games.
Real talk, he was being aggressive. He shot 19 shots.
But it's not just the shot attempts. Like, what? He shouldn't be deferring this much to other guards like that. In my opinion, if they want to be successful in the playoffs and reach the heights that they want to reach, they need an aggressive De'Aaron Fox. And aggressive, not just scoring. I'm saying aggressive in trying to get to the rim, aggressive in collapsing defenses. Like, he needs to play more Sacramento-like than the
real talk. Can I try to swing you the other way though, bro? Like, can I make a real attempt to swing you the other way? Love is love, Mars. I think it should be Castle. I think Castle since January 1st is shooting 40% from three. I think Castle is the best. And you tell me if I'm tripping. I think Castle has turned into maybe the best driver on the team. I think he's the most explosive driver in the team. I think he converts speed to power better than almost any guard in the league. And I think Castle is so tall, real talk, and he's so strong and he's so fast that if you have a guard on him that is anywhere near less than as big as him, he basically is almost like literally unstoppable to get to the rim. And because the Spurs play with so much spacing around Castle, they don't take a lot of threes, but they have so many shooters. The court is wide open. If Castle has like real talk, if Castle has a one-on-one, he literally does the same thing. People complain about the timeline. Real talk, he'll do the hard dribble, and then it's the immediate sweep through to draw the foul. But he's so strong and he's so big that by the time he gets to the rim, he's still able to finish and convert, or he's getting to the free throw line. Castle for me is like the answer for a lot of their stuff. I just don't know he's going to be ready.
That's his only. The more I watch Castle, the more I'm like, yes, does he have those athletic advantages or physical tools advantages? Yes, he does. He's a very physical driver of the basketball. He's good at finishing at the rim. But that 40% from three stuff, number one, none of those shots are like off the. I'm not saying none.
He's a better shooter than De'Aaron Fox is right now.
Very little of those shots are off the dribble. If it's a three, it's a wide open catch and shoot three, and probably still on low volume in the stretch you're talking about. And there's very little counter to his scoring game. It's like, yes, he can out physical you to the rim and be a good finisher, but when he's not, it just looks like bumping, trying to get to the basket, throw some foolishness at the rim because he's not a pull-up jump shooter.
It's not foolishness, real talk. It's not.
Sometimes it does look like foolishness. What are you talking about?
I think he's more skilled than you're giving him credit for.
No, he's not a pull-up jump shooter. He's not.
Is Fox hitting his pull-up jumpers this year, Mars? I'm asking. I haven't looked
in the mid-range. He still is.
None of the Spurs guards are hitting pull-up threes at any sort of clip.
Or pull-up mid-range shots.
No, I agree with you. De'Aaron's their best mid-range shooter of the three.
Yeah, if they beat Denver, they would have to see OKC in the first round. Right now, the Spurs would have to see the Suns right now. If they or the Clippers, Suns or Clippers, so I think that'd be an interesting matchup. But like I said, I think they actually have enough guards to do it though. They have Castle, Harper with Fox, and Vassell. Am I missing someone? And Julian. They have plenty of guards to do what they want to do. And some of this is just going to be like late game execution. Wemby, I brought this up too. Wemby, Amar, since January 1st, going into that Nuggets game, they've had a plus 19.9 net rating with Wemby on the floor since January 1st, a 102 defensive rating, and a 122 offensive rating since January 1st. So, like, if Wemby can, win those minutes versus elite teams, then, yeah, I mean, they absolutely have an opportunity to make some real noise and like to make it all the way to the finals possibly. Because obviously they match up well with OKC because they don't, OKC doesn't present the same problem defensively to them as the Nuggets would do in a series like that. But yeah, man, I mean, shout out to them.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check those smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops all hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.